Wagwon Livid Gang, welcome back. So this is the Mod 2 video for when I was trying to get my A2 license, which was, I think this was like April 27th, I think this was, or maybe a couple of days after. It was a week after my Mod 1, that regardless. So it's took me a while to get this video out, just because I've been very busy with work, and also I've not had my Rurock helmet. That came out funny. I haven't had my Rurock helmet because it's been being repaired. One of my cables snapped off into the shockwave, so I didn't really know what to do about that. So I sent it back 3 weeks ago, and I've been going backwards and forwards to the actual Rurock HQ this week, trying to get that sorted. So now I've got my helmet back, I'll be back to making more videos. Right, but you're not here to hear about that, you're here to hear about the Mod 2. So when you sat in the waiting room, waiting to go and do your Mod 2, he'll call your name out, you'll be dragged into a separate room. I don't think your instructor's with you at that point. He asks for your license, your CBT and your theory test, and your Mod 1 pass if you've got it, I believe. And he writes down whatever information he has to. He gives you an earpiece, you get that set up, put that on your ear, ready to go. And then you have a walk outside over to the bikes. So you stood next to your bikes, and he'll ask you some either show me or tell me questions. So if he starts the question with show me how to or show me where, then that means you have to show him what to do or how to do something. You have to actually do it. If he says tell me how this works, tell me what you'd do if this happened, then you just literally tell him. Now the questions I received were show me how to make sure the horn is fully operational, I believe. So then I'd turn my key to make sure the power was on, then I'd sound my horn, and then to make sure to turn my key off. I'd say, well, there's that. And you'd say what you're doing as you're doing it, just in case, because I'm not sure if you have to say it, but you're better off just saying that anyway. Now your instructor will give you a sheet of questions that you could ask. If not, just check it out on YouTube, people make videos just on that. The other one he asked me was, tell me what you do. No, he said, tell me what adjustments you'd need to make if you had a passenger, if you were carrying a pillion. So I obviously told him my headlight would need to be adjusted, the rear shock would need to be adjusted, and also I think I said about the tyre pressure might need to be adjusted. I'll put on screen if those are the right answers. I think that's what I said, it was about a month ago now. I'm adding this section in. Basically, I've just found on the government website a little list of all the show me tell me questions they could ask you. So I'll pop that in the description, make sure you go and check it out. It literally has the questions and the answers. You haven't got to remember them word for word because half of them you'll know how to do anyway, but I'll leave the link in the description just so you can go and check that out. But yeah, and then once you've asked those, he'll tell you to get on your bike and wait for him. So he'll go through the gates, go and grab his bike, or you're sat on your bike with it warming up or whatever you're doing, you're sat on it. Once he comes out, he'll tell you to drive to the end of the road, make a right or make a left, wherever you're doing it. And that's basically what you'll be told to do, is do this, do that. So it'll be like at the next island, exit on the third exit, turning right, something along those lines. Obviously he'll indicate that you're going right, so you'll use your right indicator, even if it's like the third exit and it's kind of like straight ahead on the island, if you know what I mean. If it's one of those ones with like 6 different exits, listen to what he says to depend on how you indicate and what lane you're in. So that'll be like the first little section, and the second section would be where he would tell you follow the signs for Bridge North or follow the signs for Leeds, and you would literally follow the signs on the side of the road to get to the destination he's told you to, and he would just observe you from there. Also, I think 3 times during the test he will just tell you to pull up on the left when it's safe to do so, and you literally indicate left, pull over, make sure it's safe to do so. The one thing you've really got to make sure of is that you're doing your shoulder checks, and another thing you've got to make sure of is that you're not doing shoulder checks too often. Now, I was learning on a Kawisaki Z300, lovely bike, man, so smooth. I do want to get one eventually, but it's a bit small. Yeah, there's not really too much I can say, but if you've got any questions, just have me down below. I'm sorry if I sound a bit ill, hay fever, man, it's killing me. But yeah, I'm not going to carry on playing this video much longer because it is exactly as I said. You'll just see me riding. You can't really hear him because I didn't have my mic set up at the time. I didn't even think he'd let me have my GoPro on, but luckily he didn't realise that I had it, so he didn't say anything. But yeah, any questions, drop them down below. I'll answer them all to the best of my ability. And I'll insert a little clip of the bike I'm currently riding, which I got back 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's my first big bike. I will be making a separate video on that because I am loving this bike to pieces. And I'm happy that now I've got my helmet back, I can start making a few more videos and go to more events. So, ask me whatever you want, I'll answer it as best I can. Thank you guys for coming back to check out this one. Take it easy, look after yourselves. Don't go crashing, it's never ideal. But yeah, take it easy, Livid Gang.
Chris!